Now, since the advent of social networks, it's been amazing to see the way that people interpret social networking, what it actually means. In fact, networking, we all know when we go out into the offline world and we network, and you have some people who just want to give you a 60-second elevator pitch and pass you a business card. And we all know that that has very little effect on us, but it is a form of networking. I'm going to talk to you now about mile-wide networking, which probably is only an inch deep. And then I'm also going to talk about mile-deep networking, which might only be an inch wide. But you all have a preference to this. But what I want to tell you at the end of this is it's actually very important to embrace and understand the power of both. Mile-wide networking is when you go out and you collect business cards, either electronically or running around an exhibition hall and picking them up from as many people as you can. It's an electronic list of business cards. It's what you achieve on LinkedIn. It's very successful. You create visibility through that. A lot of people will know you exist. But in life, you also need another layer, and that's credibility and a reputation. And I absolutely advocate that unless people really know the power of you as a person, and they trust you, and they realize that you have a transparent trust, and they understand what you stand for, you're not really going to create value in your network. So you might have a huge Rolodex of business cards, but do you actually have people that are talking about you when you're not in the room? That's mile-deep networking. So you want to achieve the two, because when you actually take that onto a social network, you can actually combine the two and have a very powerful marketing method. We did a poll on Ecademy about this, and we found that 54% of the people polled, and that was over 350 people, said that 54% wanted the combination of wide and deep. 37% of people only wanted deep. So they only actually wanted relationships. But only 9% of people said that they just wanted to have a wide network. So how do you combine those two things on a social network? Well, you do it by using the tools and you use the community. The two things are the same together when you understand the power of them. The tools are the things you use to write a blog, leave a testimonial for someone, comment on a blog, because every time you're doing that, you're creating visibility. And those people might connect with you and leave a footprint on your profile, or might actually send you a message. Those are the tools you're using. Community is when you're actually starting to show an interest in the other person. And that's when they comment on a blog. That's when you take that conversation to another level and show an interest in them as a person. And you start to find those synchronicitous moments that actually mean that in future years, or even months, or even shorter, something's going to come into your mind, and you're going to realize that the conversation you had with that person as a result of using a blog has actually created a business opportunity for one of you. So here I'm talking about looking at social networks and understanding how visible are you with a wide network of people, and how deep is your network with a group of people who actually can talk fondly of you and talk about you and your business skill when you're not in the room. Then you have true network value.